Hi, and welcome to Mekshini, a CS project by Mahek, Maheshwari, and Varshini Sitarama. In this project, we have created a game using a pseudo-randomly generated world from specified seeds. We will now walk you through the game. Once you hit the play button, it leads you to a main screen that says Welcome to Mekshini. The screen has a list of icons including New Game, Load Game, Quit, Lore, and V, which essentially just gives you an avatar name. So let's start off by reading the background of our story and hitting Y, which leads us to our lore, which is our first creative feature. Once you read this, you essentially understand that in order to survive, you need food and you need it fast, but you must watch out for poison. Now, if I press the hashtag key, it leads me back to the main menu. Now I'm going to press V to give my avatar a name, which I'll name Mahek, and I'll press hashtag one more time to finish and lead me back to the main menu. Now I'll press N and list random numbers, in this case 1, 2, 3. Then I'll press S to actually generate a randomly generated world. Once I enter this game, it leads me to this screen, and every time if I press a new seed, it'll generate a new world. But in this case, 1, 2, 3 generates this world. Now another creative feature we've implemented is actually rules. So if I press the exclamation mark button, it'll lead me to the rules of the game, which say that I need to use the A, W, S, and D characters to move my avatar, and I need to collect all the green plus signs to survive, and if I click a red sign, then I end up dying. I can now click exclamation mark one more time to go exactly back to where I started. Now, I can use the keys A, W, S, and D to move. However, if I accidentally hit a red negative sign, I end up dying, and in this case, it'll bring up a you lose screen. So if I do that right now, you'll see that it brings up a you lose screen, and it'll tell me how many seconds it took me to lose. So I lost in 58.6 seconds, approximately. This is another creative feature of our game. Now I'll show you a winning feature of our game. I have gone ahead and restarted my game, and now I can click on the same seed that I generated earlier to bring me back to this world, and this time I will actually win the game. So I'm going to go ahead and try to collect all the plus signs. And as you can see, as I'm creating the plus signs, another creative feature of our game is that we have a food count bar up here, and every time I collect a plus sign, it adds on to the food count. So I'm now at 4, and once I get the 5th one, I should win. See, I've won in 27.69 seconds, and a screen saying, "Congratulations, you won in this many seconds" shows up. Finally, to give you a quick recap of our game, you'll see that we can click Y to present our lore, and if we press hashtag, it takes us back to the main menu. Now, if we generate a random world, we can see that we have poison for negative signs, and we have food for positive signs, which is another feature, and you just have to gather all the plus signs to win the game, and if you hit into a negative sign, you end up losing the game. Another creative feature is that we can press exclamation mark to see the rules of the game. Another creative feature is that every time we collect food, it adds on to the food count bar. So if I were to collect food right now, it goes from 1, and then if I collect another piece of food, it goes to 2. And our last feature is that you can lose the game, and it shows you, or you can win the game, and it shows you how many seconds it took to lose or win the game. So if I run into this, I lost the game, and it shows me that I lost in 38.778 seconds. Thank you for watching.